Hi guys, it's Tony Gattari here with another passionate video vitamin. I just wanted to continue to explore the principles of how to build a championship team. And I just wanted to give some nuggets. This is nuggets of wisdom that I've actually learned over dealing with probably over 140 businesses and running a couple of companies myself and having huge amounts of team. Number one principle that I think you'll see the slide is it's really important, guys, to hire on attitude, train on skill. Occasionally, we make the mistake, including myself, where we sometimes hire on skill and then try to train the attitudes. And that is so difficult to do. In fact, I think it's actually impossible. But not only that, isn't it impossible, if you attempt to do it, which we all try to do, you put so much effort and time into that one individual, the others feel neglected. And the employee, the team member, becomes high maintenance. They drain the living blood out of you. They take every bit of energy out of you because you're always in damage control. They're good one day, they're appalling the next. They're positive one day, they're negative the next. And what I'm really suggesting that you actually consider is a very simple philosophy of hire on attitude and train on skill. But I think it's really important to not only hire on attitude, but to promote the culture that you're looking for. Because you want their attitude to align with your culture. It needs to be congruent. It's almost like when you mention the culture, they go, oh my goodness me, this is the dream job that I've been looking for. That's what you actually want. Now, the other principle is on the next slides, is it's really, really important to actually hire slowly and fire quickly. I've made this mistake so many times. I've made the mistake of allowing people who need to get off the bus, stay on the bus for too long. And I realise that every time I've let them go at the end, my single greatest regret is I should have done it earlier. And all I'm asking you to do is to consider that if you want to build a great business, sometimes the enemy is not your competitor. The enemy lies from within. And sometimes team members, if they're not the right fit, all I'm asking you to do is to cut and cut quickly. But not only cut quickly, hire really slowly. You know, don't rush hiring, because in Australia in particular, it is quite difficult to remove people because of the HR policies. So you've got to be really, really important. Be careful that this is the right fit. So hire slowly, get other people's advice, get other people to interview them, give them their perspective because they will see things through a different lens. Phone up their referees. Ask really good questions about them. Don't ask them the normal interview questions because guess what? If you go for a lot of interviews, you have a script. Break the script. Get out of the script. Get out of the script. And just one of the most amazing things I occasionally do, and I'll just share it with you, sometimes I have to employ salespeople. One of the things that I do when I'm employing salespeople, and you might say this is mean, but I reject them. Yeah, I absolutely reject them in the meeting. I challenge them. I say, you're not going to be able to do this work. Because what I'm really looking for is I'm looking for the hunger to overcome the objection. I'm looking for, if they're in sales, if they can't overcome my objection then and there, what is the likelihood that they would be able to do that in the marketplace? So guys, they're just a couple of ideas, and I think the other one that I just wanted to share with you is be proud and always promote your culture. Your culture is everything. Your culture is the DNA of the business. It says everything about your business. And if you don't have a culture, others will bring in theirs. And you know, in some organizations, we put the culture statements all on the walls. It is so easy to manage people when you know what the culture is. Because all you have to do occasionally, if they're going off against the culture, you just ask them to have a look up the board and say, are you doing that? And then they nod their head saying, no, Tony, I'm not doing that. Well, I say to them, that's our culture. You either fall in line or you get off the bus. It's that simple. So it's really important to realize that your business is not a democracy. Your business is like a club, and a club has a set of rules and it has a culture that you must abide to. Promote your culture. Don't be ashamed of what you believe, because the most amazing thing occurs when you promote outrageously your culture. You tend to attract those people who embrace the culture. So hopefully that has helped, guys. Another amazing video vitamin from Achievers Group, and I look forward to speaking to you next time. God bless you.